Hey GP learners, so in this episode I'm going to show you how you can send a message to a patient so then they can send you a photo back using the AccuRx system. So this is part of the new update that they've done that allows practices to send a single image or document if need be, quickly and effectively. But with the photos, there's a couple of extra twists that you need to be aware of. In order to demonstrate this, I'm going to use our dummy patient to enable this, and I've already taken some images. So let's get started, shall we? So this is in the record, and as you can see, I've got my AccuRx little toolbar just here, enabling me to do some of this work. As you can see, according to the notes, I've already been busy sending messages across to myself to demo this, but effectively, if you're not sure how to do this, simply you go to the text message icon, click on that, and then it'll give you the option of sending a message to the patient. This is a fake patient's number that we've got here, and by doing so, you can then send a message. But the key thing that you need to do is to allow the patient to respond once. As you can see, it's now been updated to include with a text or photo. So make sure you click that. You can use text template to instruct the patients of what to do. And for that reason, we've already created one at our practice. So ours is photo, using patient photo, and this has the text of, please use the link below to send us a photo. Please use good lighting and take the image in landscape format, not a selfie, and please use a coin in the image to provide scale. By sending this image, you consent to us storing your image on your records for use in your medical care. So that's additional stuff I've put in to try and make this process a little bit more sensible and to provide some evidence. You click send and save, and that'll send a message to the patient. If you want to check out how the patient does that, feel free to check our other video that explains how to take a photo to send to your doctor using AccuRx. When you've done this, the practice will receive a message that shows that the patient has done so. So we're going to have a look at that now. So as you can see, this is the recent text message I've sent to myself, whereby I've sent a photo back to the practice. A couple of key things to note. This is the original text message, and this is the photo here that you can see. There is the option of saving the message, but as it makes quite clear, this saves only the message. It does not save the photo to the record. This is really important. So whilst I could click that, it's not going to save the photo. Next part of this video will show you how you can save the photo into the patient records. First, click on the photo, and as you can see, the image opens. So that's my hand and a 20p coin. In order to save the image, simply right-click on it and save picture as, and save it somewhere that you can access quickly and effectively. So I'm going to write in test photo just to identify it. You will note it saves it as a PNG file. This is important to note. Done. So this is now saved onto my computer at work. It's not saved in the patient record. We need to upload it into the patient record. To do so, you need to put it as a record attachment in System 1. Now the slight problem we have, because modern smartphones generally take high quality photos and large image sizes, unfortunately System 1 won't upload this in its current format. Let me show you why. So if we click on the properties of this image, you can see that the size of this file is about 12.6 megabytes. Unfortunately, System 1 caps out at 5 megabytes, so we need to make this image smaller. There's multiple ways you can do this. The quickest and simplest way that everyone should be able to do on an NHS computer is the following. Simply right-click on the image, open with, and use Microsoft Paint. So this is the image that we've got. As you can see, it's quite large, but simply you go to File, Save As, JPEG. Okay? Click on that. It'll give you the option of how you want to save it. So we're going to do that again. And I'm just going to put JPG, so I know it's a different file, and click Save. I'll ask you about transparency. That's not to worry, that's because of the different file types. And click OK. I'm going to close that image. As you can see, the JPEG one's now here. If I go to Properties, you can see it's now 2.6 megabytes. So able for me to save this. In order to save it, we go to the patient record, go to Record Attachments, and Attach File. You then need to find the image. So Test Photo JPG, click Select. So I've created a preset that basically says image sent by patient as requested and uploaded through the AccuRx system. I'm going to select that. And if you want to, you can even put the type. So you can type in photo and click OK. It will say because of the size of the image it will be stored off-site, but that's fine. And as you can see now, this image has been saved into the patient record. You may not need to do this for every single image that you get, but clearly for those ones that are relevant, this is a quick and simple way of uploading the image into the patient record. If we go back to the AccuRx part, I can now save this to the record, and that message will then be saved as well. I can then archive it if relevant, and it's gone. Now, as you can see, the questionnaire has been completed and the instructions are there. Clearly, if the patient has sent additional information as a text element, you can have that saved as well. And that is how you use AccuRx Photo to send and receive images to your patients quickly and effectively. I really like this service and I think it's going to provide a real benefit to practices, particularly those in System 1. If you've got any comments or questions, feel free to contact me, as usual, on any of the platforms you prefer, either at EGP Learning or at DrGandalf52. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, click the bell to be notified of all of our content, and leave a comment. I guarantee you a reply. And as always, EGP Learning is here to help save you and your patients time by tech enhancing your primary care and learning. Catch you in the next episode.